Freeman, get him! Oh! Suplex him like this! Come on! Get him! 219! Sorry. 219! I was there for that. Come on, man, turn around! Ah, shit. TWF! 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 I feel like we were get him, Freeman! Come on! Fuck those guys, right? Leave the dark side! Your friends aren't your friends! Spray it down with water and try that shit. Throw it in there.
Mr. Coach! There's your coach right there! There's your coach! There's your coach's bed!
Tell him, Freeman!
I'm gonna kill him!
You'll pecker in the back.
You'll make him humble. Oh, make him over. Make him humble. USA.
you now, when you took over in January and to now, is this what you expected, or is this where you expected to be?
I would like to say yes, but it is not. So I would say that no, this is not where I expected to be. You know, they always say, be careful what you wish for. But luckily, I've got thick skin.
Good.
You know, I deal with teenagers and their parents. I used to be in charge of cheerleading. So you know, I'm up for the challenge, but I have to tell you, you know, it's a lot more difficult than people realize. And I love constructive criticism, don't get me wrong, but if you're going to complain, then you need to offer a solution or two as well.
Right.
Because I'm ready to receive it, but bring more than just, you know, the things that you want to complain about. But I do kind of want to address that because in retrospect, yes, I probably should have paused the meeting and gone out for closed session. But here's the deal: in closed session, we can't have any electronic devices. And as soon as we step out of closed session, you can have your electronic device. So
Right.
I didn't want any funny business, you know, going on. I didn't want people to be communicating with people outside about the discussion that was going on in closed session. And it wasn't like we had one or two items. We had negotiations, 2 investigations. We had employee review, employee possible dismissal, employee appointment, and employee appointment. So we had quite a few things on the agenda. We started earlier than we normally do. But if you've watched any of our council meetings that go till midnight or longer, you know people like to talk. And I feel like I need to have like a little zap machine that, oh, time's up, or a bell that goes off, just to get it going. And I've tried to do that at council meetings with a 5-minute limit for council, which is what's in the charter. But it is it's not as easy as most people think. And we're dealing with personnel issues. So those, you know, we have to make sure that we take all of that information, you know, very intentionally. And then negotiations, I mean, that's a big thing as well.
Join us live. You never know who'll jump on. Thursday at 8.
Here, you took office in January. From then till now, is this what you expected? Where you expected to be?
You know, I think when you're running for office and you tell people, you know, what your platform is, and you get out there and you meet with voters and you ask them what they like to see as a priority, and you learn all of the various things that are happening. I mean, you kind of have an idea of what you're going to do when you get in. And then when you lift the veil and you see that there's a ton of things happening that you have to tackle all at once. You know, it isn't exactly what I thought it would be, but you know, it's been rewarding in many ways, challenging in others. But you know, the work is getting done in the midst of a lot of the chaos, and you know, I feel really good about it.
Okay, so would you say you're generally optimistic?
You know what? I'm generally an optimistic person in life anyway. You know, I've had a very those that know my story. I wrote a whole book about my Stockton journey, and you know, I've had a very challenging life. And I've had a lot of trials and tribulations, but I've had a lot of triumphs, and I've come through a lot of things. And so I just tend to look at the world in a very optimistic way. You know, the alternative is that you never believe things will get better. And then inherently you manifest that energy that gives you the result that you're kind of seeking. I don't tend to think that way. So yeah, I've been very optimistic and still very optimistic.
Tune in Thursday at 8. You never know who might join us.
What's going on there?
Okay, thanks. You know, I spoke at the Board of Supervisors meeting. The problem with the building is the county's going to have, at the end of the day, roughly $100 million dumped into this building. The building was bought originally 4 years ago. It was 4.5 years ago for 11 million. They could have bought it 5 years prior for 8 million. So now they bought it for 11 million. They're going to renovate it, get it ready for the district attorney. Okay, this was supposed to be a 2-year project, $58 million. Okay, nobody sneezes, everything's fine. We're going to spend a little more money than the building's worth, but everything's going to be shiny and new. Well, here we are 4 years later, almost $100 million. They just recently asked for an additional 15 million to finish the project. They gave no details on what they were going to do to finish it. They gave no details on any of that. There is no construction oversight. Nobody within the department has any experience in commercial construction. So they just keep giving money to people that don't know what they're doing and telling us taxpayers that, well, maybe we're not going to let this happen again. Well, they just did let it happen again because they gave a blank check, a $15 million check to a bunch of people that don't know what they're doing. And that's the sad state of what's going on. And it's kind of like the city. City's doing kind of the same thing, but and there was opposition on the board. Supervisor for District 4, he spoke out against giving another 15 million, but he was overruled by the other 4 members. And then
And who was that?
Ding spoke out against it.
Okay.
Rickman gave somewhat opposition, but he caved in anyways. Gardia and Gollywall was opposed to the waste of the taxpayer dollars, um, which I found very good. But at the end of the day, they they gave the 15 million to the capital projects and general services department, and they didn't have any bids, didn't have anything written down on what exactly they're going to do with the money, how they're going to finish this project, what's left, what needs to be done. They just said, "Give me 15 million," and away we go. So
Wow.
it's a very poor way of doing business. I've been in construction all my life. I've done a lot of contracts, a lot of bids, a lot of RFIs, a lot of different you know different things that you got to
Up,
do in a
everybody.
construction
Meetings.
operation to where you can get extras, you can do all kinds of stuff, but it needs to be written down, needs to be presented, and they did nothing of the sort. So here we
So what happens from here? I mean,
well they've made a promise. They've made a promise that we're going to finish it with the 15 million. The the problem is the leadership in the general service department. Nobody knows anything about construction. Yet the general service department is a construction based maintenance group with a landscaping type. They do the
yeah.
park and stuff. So if you got people that don't have any experience at doing that stuff, calling the shots and running the show, they're afraid that they're going to be found out by people that actually know how to do stuff. So
Hmm.
that they do the diversionary tactics and say, well, we're going to do this or we're going to do that and we're going to do, and they buy it hook, line, and sinker. Yet us taxpayers wind up footing the bill. So it's not a good deal. I'm
Yeah.
gonna,
So, what was that experience like meeting with different gangs in Stockton?
I mean, I grew up around the gangs. When you grew up on South Stockton, I mean, I got shot at 15. My brother got murdered when I was 19. And a lot of my cousins have been on both sides of it. One of my cousins is one of the leading healthcare folks in the city who led the nursing program over at St. Joseph's for 26 years and now is at Kaiser. And some of my cousins are in the streets. I it's been interesting that when I go and I meet with all the different gangs, I've met with the Asian gangs, the Hispanic gangs, I met with the black folks. When I meet with the people, they're really just shocked that an elected official wants to sit down and ask them, how do we partner to reduce crime and increase resource in their neighborhood, and they actually appreciate having that kind of experience. On the other hand, I've also recommended that the city develop a no face cover ordinance because there's no snow in Stockton, so you don't need a ski mask. You don't need to run around with ski masks. You don't need to go in the mall with a ski mask. You don't need to come into business with a ski mask. And one of the gang members, it was interesting hearing his perspective because he said, "Well, you do realize that if I come outside with my kid without a mask on, people are going to know who I am." I said, "Well, shit, you shouldn't be a gang member then. You shouldn't be out shooting people. I mean, it's not hide and seek and it's not Halloween. There's no reason to have a mask." So, of course, working through sensitive stuff like that to make sure no profiling happens because our police department has done a phenomenal job of increasing safety in the city and addressing those things. But I think that everybody in Stockton, including those who are part of the problem, want a stronger, safer city. But I mean, I've said many times, if you put a bunch of raw meat on the floor and you let two starving dogs in the room, what are they going to do? They're going to kill each other to eat because it's survival at this point. And I think that Stockton city officials, and this is why we have to put all the politics and all the bullshit aside and really focus on the solutions that prevent those type of experiences happening, because 13-year-olds killing 17-year-olds and 17, 18, 19-year-olds getting killed on a regular basis is insane to me. And we just have to do a better job to address the needs of those people.
Tune in Thursday at 8. You never know who might join us.
The model that we have in California for citizens drawing lines, that's something that has worked. These are the second maps in a row. It's been in place since 2010. These are the second maps in a row that have been drawn by citizens, and it's worked. It's worked very well. Communities are closer together. There are more competitive districts in the state. The last time that politicians drew maps was in 2000, before this commission came into force. It was incumbents had pretty much a 99.99% success rate, re-election rate in California, which I don't think is healthy, no matter what side of the aisle you're on. And so when citizens started drawing maps and the commission started drawing maps, it led to really good outcomes. And our model was a model for other states that adopted similar commissions. So should Prop 50 pass, that would take us backwards. Politicians would draw our maps. Citizens would no longer have that power. And we're going to see, as a result, our districts go back to being not only all safe for incumbents, pretty much, no longer really any competitive seats in the state. But we're also going to see maps coming into force that were approved by the state legislature and by the very people who will be benefiting from these maps should this pass, who want to run for higher office. So again, it's bigger than partisanship. It's really about the people of California being asked to give power back to politicians who we took it away from.
And has been working. If he gets away with this, what's stopping him from wanting to redistrict assembly districts, Senate districts,
Nothing.
right down to city council districts? I mean,
But we just said that had Texas not done what they did, the chances of Newman doing what he's doing would not even be in.
Tune in Thursday at 8. You never know who might join us.
Ava Energy. Some people are saying that their bills have actually gotten higher.
Yep.
And
me included.
Okay, so like what's going on with that?
Okay, so I'm going to tell you. I reached out to the CEO because I was like, wait. Why is it that my bill, my electricity bill was $139. $139 for my electricity.
Mm-hmm.
PG&E charged me $234 to get that electricity to my house. Now make that make sense.
Oh, okay.
I stumped you. I stumped you. So PG&E is trying to get their money one way or the other, and it's unfortunate that is where we're changed. So let me go to it. So follow up. He said this. Um, you noted high electric delivery charges. A quick explanation is that PG&E is the provider for the electric delivery charges, while Ava is the provider of the um, electricity charges.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so they said Ava is providing a 5% discount on the electric generation charges relative to PG&E, and the delivery charges continue to be provided by PG&E without a change. Delivery charges are related to transmission and distribution, aka the lines and the wires. So he goes on. He said, unfortunately, in 2025, electricity rates are some of the highest that we've seen historically. This is primarily driven by PG&E delivery charges, which include significant wildfire hardening costs. So they're trying to get the money to do the job they should have already done, because that money that we were as consumers paying or as customers paying went to the CEOs and the shareholders and the upper management, and that's why the areas around transformers weren't taken care of. So then it's like, wait, where's all that money you collected? Well, where did it go? So now they're passing it on to the consumer. So we are,
Wow.
PG&E really wants to get into good graces with people. And if they want to get into good graces, then they should delay paying themselves tens of millions of dollars in bonuses,
Right.
and get these rates right, because they have a monopoly. I mean, you put Ava in there, yes, but PG&E still controls the transmission lines.
Right. Ava has to use their infrastructure, and so you're saying that they're jacking up on their end, which is resulting in a higher bill.
Yeah, and I would like to compare somebody.
Okay, apologies for the late start tonight, but it is what it is. So let's get started.
Welcome to Port City Uncensored. This week brought to you by Donna Gaines, your local realtor with PMZ Real Estate. And now, let's kick this mother into gear.
All right, greetings everybody. Broadcasting to you live from the Batcave in Midtown Stockton, Port City Uncensored. I'm your host, J-Man Jack. In here in the studio, got Scotty with me, and let me pull up our brother here, Nelson. Hey, Nelson, you hear us? All right, well, I guess he'll be jumping on here in a second. This is officially our 420 Harvest broadcast. We're celebrating the along with many other growers, the harvest of the season. And, of course, we're talking about the cannabis, sativa, indica, all of it. And so, Scotty,
Yeah.
So, which strain was that you just partaked in?
I like to call this one the Alaskan Thunder.
All right, and exactly what is that there? The specs on
Well,
that
it's
strain?
like the name suggests. It hits you like a fucking mountain. Pretty much imagine you're getting hit by a thunder strike, but instead of lightning, it's a mountain full of weed, and it's just falling on you lusciously.
Okay.
Like an avalanche, but of bud.
Yeah, sounds like a nice dream. Okay.
I'm living it.
Yeah, and how's the taste?
I can taste it. It's like the equivalent of eating a giant cookie.
811.
Okay.
What's up, Nelson?
I hear him. I hear him in the background there. But the Alaskan Thunderfuck strain. And,
Thunderfuck?
Yeah,
I like that one better.
That's actually what I bought the seeds under. But yeah, and
For sure.
I noticed it's a very gooey. The buds are extremely gooey, and yeah, very potent. There he is, and he's upside down.
There it is. Oh, Lord. Sorry, I'm not at home in my studio, so I got to take the show on the road, and I get off work at 8, and I'm set up. How we doing, guys? How's life?
Good. Yeah, we got a little late start here, and
what happened?
Well, the folks out there watching got to enjoy some wrestling clips and some clips from.
Damn, J-Man, is that CGI or is that what I think it is?
It's not AI, baby. Can't fake that.
The whole Batcave, you got to watch where you're walking.
I was supposed to be in studio today, but sadly I had to go to work and I forgot to call out. It looks great. Oh my God, I'm envious.
Yeah, I wish you were here, but so anyway, yeah, Scotty is beginning to work. We've got all the different strains sorted out here.
There you go.
He's going to sample each one, and yeah, so been cutting down the old branches here, and
I got a few seeds for you, buddy. Next time I keep forgetting to bring them over. I have a good amount of them, so it should be able to, like, if they're good, you should be able to have a good supply from me.
Yeah, well, I will be able to use those in March.
Yes, sir.
Of next year, because that's about when we start the process, sprouting them and getting them in cups under the grow light and starting our seedlings.
Okay.
And so yeah, that will be. I think this year I might actually video document the whole process, from start to finish.
That's awesome, man. That's more content, and honestly, I don't blame you. Like, there's a lot of there's a lot of cannabis growing enthusiasts out there, so we got to capitalize on that market, if you know what I'm saying, J-Man.
Oh yeah. Like I was saying, I'm not the only grower out there, and this is the time of year when most of us, if you're got your crop in by May, sometime in April, then this is about the time you're going to be pulling them.
There you go.
Yeah, and the buds are looking good. I still got 4 trees going out there because they were planted a little bit later, so I want to give them a little bit more time. But
got to make sure they're good and ready to trim, right?
Yeah, and the buds are all looking good. I had a lot of purple-looking buds this year, and
that's great. I hope you ain't complaining. I love purple.
Oh yeah, purple is good. Jimi Hendrix, Prince,
There you go.
A lot of good references. But yeah, we got the Alaskan Thunderfuck. We got the cheddar cheese. We got the AK-47. We got the Acapulco Gold, and the Gorilla Glue.
Gorilla Glue.
Yeah. So what are you loading up there next, Scotty?
My favorite rifle ever, the AK-47.
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
Also known as the Kalashnikov.
Hold on. You guys talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back. I need to get in the spirit of things with y'all, if you know.
I hear you. Okay.
It's a good time.
Go get your fucking bong. All right, but All right, and the AK-47, and what's the specs on this one there, Scotty?
For AK-47 is a sativa dominance hybrid strain, 65% sativa, 35% indica. THC levels around 13 to 20%. So if you're the type of guy who likes to study at midnight like a fucking vampire tweaked out like me, you want this one because it's got a shit ton of sativa. Remember, sativa keeps you pumped up, and indica puts you sleepy. So remember that. I know I do. That's why they call it the AK-47, because this shit shoots, baby.
Right, and
It doesn't jam.
Yeah, this is actually my my second year growing that particular strain, and it is very good. It's a good all around smoke. You know, it's a good daytime smoke. You know, if you need to get stuff done.
I recommend this one for studying because it's one I take a lot. So sativa for me, especially someone who has ADHD. For some people, I don't know, it's different effect for everyone. But for me, it's like it amps you up to like, yeah, I want to get this stuff done. So if you need a kick in the ass, like a literal giant weed bong that has a foot kicking you in the ass, imagine that. That's pretty much what this one is. Like that motivational shit. Like, oh, what another day? And you go to, yeah, another day. I'm ready. Let's fuck some shit up.
Right. Yeah, I was chatting on YouTube there with another podcaster from back east, and he's into the weed. And yeah, I told him I was growing the AK-47, and he says, "Oh wow, like that strain is legendary." I guess out in New York it is. So, but yeah, okay.
This shit has done wonders for me, and is pretty much the reason why I don't take doctor's meds like Adderall, because the thing is that I guess this bit of a tangent, right? So healthcare in America, or maybe the pharmaceutical company, is mainly about profit. So how do they make money? By telling you, hey, you're fucked up. You have these conditions. You need to take these pills that I'm going to prescribe to you that I definitely don't get a kick down 10% every time you order a subscription or anything like that. Not saying every doctor does that. Some doctors want to definitely take care of you, but then again, the pharmaceutical company isn't run by doctors entirely now, is it? What is it? It's the business. It's a corporation. What do corporations do? Make money. So obviously, not every role is there to maximize healthiness. Sometimes the roles are to pretty much be in the middle. So how can we make sure you don't die, but we don't cure you, so we can still make money on you for a lifelong patient? Because there's no money in curing the disease. There's money in preventing its cure.
You're not necessarily a patient either. You're a client.
Yeah, a client who has to keep paying for a health ailment that could have been solved a decade ago. So mainly the reason why I don't really recommend taking Adderall, because pretty much believe it or not, it's also a hacker drug. Hackers, people who study, people who are pretty much bookworms, will be taking this shit and popping it like candy. Reason I don't is because I prefer to be in full control of my pretty much functions. And I know it's funny saying that because I smoke, but mainly reason why I like AK-47, you can be noticing my speech, I'm talking faster, is because everything's cranked up, high and enhanced. It's pretty much like, what do cars have? Nitrous?
Yeah.
It's like, okay, so I'm in a Charger, I'm going fast, foot to the pedal, all the way max, but I want to go faster. So what do you add? Nitro.
Turn that thing on.
Yeah, boost to even faster. And pretty much, I think that is the type of things, I think call that a stimulant, because it stimulizes you instead of numbing you.
Well, ain't it kind of like legalized meth?
Well, I mean, if it is, Hunter Biden would be all over that shit.
I mean, I've heard it described as that by more than one person. I'm not a user myself, of course, but yeah, it's Adderall. It's been mentioned quite a bit in conversations, and yeah, a few people have said that it's basically it's like legalized meth. If you don't want to deal with the illegal stuff, and you can afford a doctor, and he's friendly enough to write your prescription for whatever you want, then, glory hallelujah, you're on your way. More pills.
Oh, yeah, I want to talk about that. Is that pretty much if your doctor just keeps writing checks for random pills that he says will definitely solve your problem, if you're on pill number 10, you got to ask what the fuck's going on, man. Because just point like this, you would not want your mother going to the doctor getting pumped full of random medication that you have no idea what the fuck's doing, only the doctor does.
Well, I can tell you firsthand experience that I had. I can speak of two separate doctors, and this is going back like I want to say maybe 80s, but two separate doctors, one in New Jersey, another one here in California in San Diego. Both of these guys were red flagged at a number of pharmacies in the area. Why?
Okay.
Because they were considered legal drug pushers.
Oh.
I mean, so when you got pharmacies like flagging you and not honoring your prescriptions for that reason, I mean, that kind of says something. So, yeah, those kind of folks are out there. Let me get Alex up here.
My boy, Alex, a man, Angela. How we doing today? We celebrate. I love it. I love the hat. He's in the spirit already.
All right. Well, we're not.
Your audio is
here.
ass, by the way, Alex.
We're not. I don't have picture. Oh, there he is. Okay, we got video now.
Speaking of which,
And I think I think we got audio.
If you're a company that sells weed and you sell it online and you're shipping that shit, maybe you should check how secure your infrastructure is. The reason I say that is because smoke shops, what do they most often use to do transactions? A little tablet, put your card here, swipes it instead of the usual cash register. Now they usually got that too, but people are relying more on like digital transactions right here. Give me your card, we'll transfer it, whatever. Or if you give cash, you have to spend $3 more. I remember, what was it again? Oh yeah, so if you have a card, right, they charge you an extra $3. If you have cash, it's less. So my point being on that though is that if it's easier just to have cash, then maybe you should have your entire system on just cash only, because if it's internet money, point being is that how about all those, does your machine save every credit card? Just think about that. Every time I go to the gas station, I swipe my debit card, is that the numbers being saved? And if they are they secure? Because if they get leaked, because everyone knows that your credit card, your social, all that shit's been leaked before. I mean, it's the internet, right? How do you know it's not leaked though, right? So that's why cash is better, right? So my point being is that if you're forced to use digital payment machines, then maybe you should invest into the security of how secure that data is, because it's supposed to be encrypted, right? Encrypted means encryption, which means that you have to crack a code that's impossibly long and take forever. That's pretty much what it is, but encryptions can be broken, right? So if you're shipping online and you're like, hypothetically, right, say Amazon but for weed, and you're the business owner, would you not want to make sure that every shipment is like that, all that's secure, like nobody knows where it's going, where it's coming, all that information is kept secure in my servers, that I know that shit's locked down, because it like that's making me money right there, right? Because like if J-Man Jack went and bought a bunch of weed, right, and they got his home address and it got leaked, and it just never leaked anywhere else except for that one time, well, guess what? Now it's, who you gonna blame? You're gonna blame the guy that you gave your data to, right?
Yeah.
That goes for all businesses.
Well, when the dispensaries first opened up here in California, they were cash only. Because the whole banking system, because marijuana technically was still federally outlawed, and most banking regulations are federal, so there was a problem. And yeah, they've managed to work through a lot of that. Also, I don't think I've been in a dispensary yet that didn't have an ATM machine out in the lobby for people to use.
Now, the ATM machine, is that secure?
Well,
right?
that's a good thing,
Card
because
skimmer.
people are sticking those scammers,
Yeah,
those
card skimmer.
scanners on there and stuff. So yeah, that's
one security guard ain't gonna cut it. Like he'll ward off all the tweakers and the physical thingies though. But how about like a digital security?
Well, yeah, they don't.
You really think a smoke shop, a vape pen fucking store is gonna invest into cybersecurity to protect their credit card details that the people swipe just because they need a pack?
Well, another line of companies in this racket that you might want to consider is the seed vendors, like where I get from seeds. And I want to give a shout out in case anybody's wondering where you get seeds from. There's two places. The first I would recommend is ILGM.com, which stands for I Love Growing Marijuana.com.
I support this message.
Okay, and they've been around probably the longest, and they're pretty good. They got good product, And seeds can be a little pricey. Generally, you're going to spend anywhere from $12 to $18 per seed. You usually buy them in lots of 6 or a dozen or whatever. And the other company is called Strains, and they're out of Colorado. And I got a few of these strains from them. And the thing now is seeds themselves don't have any THC content, which makes them legal to ship.
There's no drug.
Right.
Yep.
So that's why there's been, I'd say, over the last year or two, a whole new growth of seed vendors online. So there are a number of places you can check out. But yeah, I would recommend those two guys. But yeah, that would be a company that they might ought to be concerned about their security, and because a lot of people are buying from them all over the world.
Everybody loves
probably.
weed, right? So how many credit cards have gone, right?
Yeah.
It brings me to another point is that, all right, so we're now allowed as a U.S. citizen to get our own weed, and we're not going to get thrown into jail for like 50 fucking years like in the 60s because, it's a joint, it's a crime. Now, fast forward today, now people can 3D print guns, but now that's considered a crime. So my point being is that if citizens can produce their own materials that they need, then who is to say that the government is gonna not trying to intervene? Like, oh, you're growing your own weed, you're growing your own guns, your own food, you're growing everything. But that means that you're not spending money over here. You're like, I'm not getting your money. Fuck you. That's a crime. We're gonna arrest you, right? So it kind of brings the question: is that when is the government gonna be a little bitch and put intervention in because it loses money for them?
Well, here's the thing you want to remember. Okay,
government.
The same government that is collecting tax money off of dispensary sales is the same government that wanted to put us in jail for even possessing this shit.
So they figure they can make money off it.
Okay, that's what you always want to remember. Yeah, okay. If they can't tax it, they're going to throw you in jail for it. And marijuana is a perfect example of that. So yeah, you always want to keep that in mind. But the thing about, growing your own, like here in San Joaquin County, each person in the household can have up to 6 plants. So, and of course, there's no regulation on how tall you can grow them, using different techniques to make them more bushier, and what kind of nutrients you use to produce fatter buds, et cetera, et cetera. So, 6 plants, you can set yourself up nice for like a whole year, and also in San Joaquin County here, we have great soil. I mean, if you can't grow weed here, it just ain't going to happen. Yeah, the soil is great, and I would strongly recommend for anybody that's got, some extra space in the backyard, try it out.
Help pay your rent if things get desperate, because everybody likes to smoke a joint after a shitty day at work. So
Yes, we do.
And everybody wants to buy over expensive weed at the smoke shop when they could get it around better quality from people that actually give a shit and for more affordable price.
I don't know about that, Scotty. I don't know about that. I trust people that sell indoor inside dispensary. I trust indoor. Whoever grows indoor, you know what I'm saying? I trust that too.
Yeah,
I trust whoever does the Breaking Bad style. Like, that's some good shit, man.
I don't trust that. That's
weed. Give me the whole fucking setup.
Yeah, indoor.
If it's somebody for example, J-Man, who has who has about 7-8 years of experience doing it, he's gotten results, and J-Man, he ain't gonna put shit in your weed. That's why I'd go to J-Man, somebody like J-Man to get my tree from. But if I'm going to a dispensary, the reason why I'm going to a dispensary is because I know that shit's tested, if that makes sense.
I don't know if that shit's tested. I just go there because it's convenient. I go get my shit from Jack because I know I'm not going to die of a fentanyl overdose because it wasn't laced. Right now, it's some real shit, though. It's that...
that's exactly the reason why I get my shit off, J-Man.
Yeah, see, nobody wants to die of a fentanyl overdose. Speaking of that, which Trump's airstriking more cartel members, flying the... not flying, driving the boats? Swimming the boats? You know what I mean? Like the boat on the water thingy.
Yeah.
Right? So he doesn't let Congress know about it. So my question being, gentlemen, is that originally the president is supposed to notify Congress before he does like bomb an airstrike or take out or airstrike another general or pretty much airstrike anybody he doesn't like. He does it anyway. But the thing is that he does it on people who are threats to the American interest, but he does it without authorization. So that it kind of begs my whole point is that if I have to wait for red tape and bureaucracy in order to get effective results, then does that not mean the system's kind of fucking, excuse my French, does that not mean the system is kind of slow? Because that means you have to wait for all this, and by the time you get the go-ahead, it's already too late. People are dead, and, you know, it's like, am I better off not listening to you, or am I better off listening to you? See, my point being is that not
I
every...
feel like you're better off going with your gut.
Yeah, your gut, and sometimes the gut says not to trust the government, because does the
Then
government
go
tell the
with
truth?
Then don't trust the government.
I know,
Yeah,
right?
it's as simple as that. Don't live your life being dictated what the government tells you, Scotty. That's the
They
life
do
lesson we're
dictate
trying
it.
to teach.
And I want that lesson for all young guys, though, to know that they're not just a pawn in the system, not to be some, what's it called, to get killed for some dude's fucking oil field, you know what I mean? Like some real shit.
Yeah, well, here's something to consider. I mean, technically, the government is shut down, right?
Yep.
I mean, it's still under shutdown.
How does that work? If a government shuts down, I'm thinking like the world collapses.
The country's still going, though, right?
Because they're printing the
We
money.
have, well, it's a federal shutdown. So, like, the government, the federal government shut down. Our state government's still running.
That's like a backup generator?
Oh, yeah. And you know, companies are still running.
That means a generator's still fucking shut down, though.
The country is still running. All right?
The generator's still running, man. They're owned by it's monopolized into
I mean,
each state.
You just said it's the who owns our country.
Yeah. So, is it any surprise that, generally speaking, the things that move our society forward, like technology, for instance, is coming from the private sector?
It will be.
All right, and
AI girlfriend.
You know, government is not necessarily your friend. Okay,
unless they can make money off you.
All right, and you know, well, okay, we have this local issue here that's still being talked about. What happened last week with the city turning down the chance to get that state grant to fix the teen center.
What are the consequences?
Oh, don't even get me started about that, J man. I just smoked. I'm ready. I'm ready to go break that
ready.
down.
Well, I'm just
still annoyed about that. There's still time. There's still
but-
5 days left to apply. There's a deadline on the 28th. We got 5 days left. I think there was supposed to be a meeting on Tuesday.
There's still a lot of talk going on. There's been you know.
Was there a special hearing for it? I thought there was a special hearing for it.
Nelson, Jack, Alex, the only thing special about that community is the people running it. Well, they put the special in special forces.
Yeah.
Spec ops team.
But I was looking at some of the commentary on this, and I know Jason Lee posted another video on it, and
take pictures.
I posted a few things, and reading through the comments, suddenly I was hit and knocked back by being pushed back to my original libertarian roots, and what hit me was the word privatization.
What was he privatizing?
The police.
I'm just saying, you know, how about just put out a call for a business to come in and run that teen center, and do what needs to be done. In other words, government can screw things up. Government can take forever and get stuff over budget, you know, past due, et cetera, et cetera. Businesses always seem to be able to do things cheaper and more efficiently, okay? And I'll give you a perfect example. Your garbage pickup, all right? We got Waste Management. We got the other one, Republic. All right, two different companies that service this area here. Now, when I was growing up back in Jersey, our city, picked up garbage. They had garbage trucks, but the city logo was on the side. It was city workers that did that. There may still be some places today that still do it that way. I don't know. But eventually they privatized it, and now you've got private companies picking up garbage, because eventually somebody came around and said, hey, I can pick up your trash for cheaper, you know, and more efficiently. And so you think about all the stuff that's,
what is that? in the background. What's that noise?
Is that you?
Roll.
Is that you, Alex?
No.
That was I heard it too.
That sounded like loud music.
Yeah.
It is. It's fucking rock and roll.
Is that your tablet there?
No.
All right. Well, whatever. But yeah, just consider privatization. Government ought to be concerned with things like balancing the budget and keeping us safe on the streets and keeping the roads fixed. And get out of the business of social engineering.
Hey, Jack, I have a question about privatization. So, isn't that bad when it's on your own turf? Because instead of your own people taking care of their own turf, you're outsourcing it to someone who doesn't give a shit, but we're just doing it for the check. And like you're entirely depending on that one person or organization to do this critical need for your city. But if these guys decide to pack up and leave it for a higher bidder because they're not your guys, they're a paid contractor, right? So they'll go for them, pay some more.
Yeah.
Doesn't that put us in a bad spot instead of having our own people do it?
I think it depends on the service.
You trust your own people?
If you're talking about like police services, then yeah, you might want people that are a little more,
What do you mean by police?
Community.
Wait. Do we need to privatize the Stockton police force? Does that get better results, or is that like horrible?
Oh no.
I mean, that's what's going on with like ICE, because it's almost like a privatization of a security group. And so once like security groups are privatized, you'll definitely notice more, privatization in the police force, at least in that realm. But I don't think so. I think police is a way too integral part of like any county or state legislator.
Have someone else do the job.
Yeah.
From outside your own city. That makes sense.
Right.
But I mean, a police force like in Power Rangers Time Force, they had like a specialized police force.
No, fuck it, just Power Rangers.
It's morphin' time.
No, all the police force is Power Rangers.
We need Power Rangers, guys. We need Power Rangers. That's what we need. It's morphin' time.
Dude, this city.
Watch out, Tyrannosaurus Rex. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
You actually look like the Red Ranger.
I mean, with technology, actually, hold on. We may be like this. We may be joking, but in reality, with the way technology is today,
I'm the Green Ranger.
I see what you did there.
I'm the Magna Defender. If you're OG, you know who Magna Defender is.
Oh Lord, Magnum Defender,
Space
my
Force.
fucking guy. That's a long ass time ago.
Bro. I'm fucking young. I remember that. Oh my god. Dude, I remember Modern Warfare 2 Toxic Lobbies. Jack, when I was a kid, the first time I learned a naughty word was playing Call of Duty. And it was from another guy, and they were calling us the most heinous shit ever. And guess what? We go to school the next day and smile and wave. And our teachers, you guys are such good boys. And we get home and we say some shit that we'd make the Democrats cry. We'd just say that.
Oh, I know. So, some of those online gaming platforms. I mean, they say some outrageous shit.
Play Counter Strike.
Democrats get in on it.
Counter Strike shit.
I know. I'm a Democrat.
Speaking of which, though, is that like it does not feel like 2025 is a way different world than 2007.
Oh fuck yeah!
Yeah,
it's even way different than the 1990s. Like the 2000s, even like 10 and 15 years ago, it's way different in 2025. It feels like.
So it's a different world than like why were we?
Dude, I remember when I was a kid, I had to cop from dealers off the street, and I remember I got like. I remember one time I got ripped off for a dime bag. I got like not even I think I got 0.2 or 0.3 of a dime bag.
Oh.
And this is before I knew what cannabis was. Okay, this was before
At
I
least
knew.
you didn't fucking rob it.
Now, and this was when I was like 13, 14 years old. Now, when I go to Redwood City, dude, there's like 4, 5, 6 different dispensaries at your disposal right there, and like you can just have your pick of the lot, which one you want to go to. It's really cool. It's really cool. Times have really changed.
Yeah.
It almost brings a tear to my eyes because all the kids I played Call of Duty with are now grown men, just like me, and it's like fuck, man. Yeah. So it's a different world, man. It's just Call of Duty is not even the same. There's a new Call of Duty coming out. It's not even the same because it's not even the same Call of Duty. It's like your favorite rock band from the '80s is like not the same. Like they're not the same guys from like if that makes sense. It's same name, but like it's like the different voice actors, different music. Like okay, you're only the same in the name for nostalgia, but not that you're just like you're hollow. The shit I grew up with is hollow of its former selves, and that's why I play old school shit. Like that's why I still play Counter Strike because it's simple. It's just plant the bomb or protect or stop the guys from defusing the bomb. It's like there's no
Sure.
moderation. You don't get to report someone because they said a naughty word. Like, guess what? Now they're all gonna report you and call you that.
So for me, my favorite mode to play when I play Call of Duty, and I haven't played Call of Duty really in a long time,
Search and destroy.
it's the zombies, search and destroy, and capture the flag. If they, depending on which version they.
I love demolition.
Demolition is fucking
On
lit.
kill streaks. That's why I play demolition, because I can't get the AC-130 or the nuke. I got to farm.
There are times where I appreciate hardcore team deathmatch. It's been a while. I haven't done it in a while, but like I like search and destroy and domination.
Ops 2 search and destroy.
Oh, bro,
Hardcore
we
team
on that
deathmatch
bitch.
was when like you're trying to prestige within a week.
Oh yeah, I want those skins.
Search and destroy,
Yep.
dude. Search and destroy. That is where boys become men. Okay, that is the trash talk amongst trash. You cannot recycle that trash talk. Okay, it's insane. You will literally get so many like heinous words.
Oh yeah,
fucking the most racist things you can ever hear on Search and Destroy, and it was up until like COVID, like maybe Modern Warfare, where you still hear it, but afterwards they kind of censored it. You know,
Do you guys?
It's good. It's really good because there's some really bad stuff.
Do you guys remember firing range from like
Modern
Call
Warfare.
of Duty Black Ops? I think it was Black Ops.
Black Ops range.
Bro, my best kill streak was 22 and 4. And literally, I was just camping and sniping, and I don't know what possessed me, but it was a one hell of a day.
See, the shit we're talking about, Jack, this is what we grew up on versus what Fortnite kids grew up on. We grew up in a time where there was no moderation. And
you know how much, like, it's cool what they're doing, what Fortnite is doing with
Fortnite
like, the
now.
skins and like the Power Rangers and Dragon Ball and like
crossovers.
All the crossovers. I think that's great. That's cool. I hate playing Fortnite. I hate playing Fortnite. I still prefer give me the modern version of Call of Duty any fucking day of the week over.
But which
Fortnite.
version? Which version though?
Give me the one that's coming out this year.
Black
I think
Ops
in November.
7?
Yeah. Give me Black Ops 7. I'll play
not
Black
gonna
Ops
buy
7.
that. I'm getting out of Game Pass.
No.
Go to
But
Battlefield.
I would prefer.
Game
This is
Pass.
what I'm saying. I would prefer to play Black Ops 7 over Fortnite. That's what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah, because the point is that everything's become Fortnite. What's the word? Fortnite. It became gamified like Fortnite has because everything has a battle pass and all this shit. Okay, so so you guys remember when we were a kid, when you bought a game, it was $60, right? I got
50.
$60.
It was $50 actually.
What I thought it was 50 for $50 or $60.
It was 50 for the longest time, and then like back in like 2011,
Like
2012.
2010s. Yeah, 2010s.
Right before GTA 5 was released, they increased the prices,
Yeah,
and I
so
was
you
like,
gotta get
damn.
It came with everything though, Jack. So what I'm talking about is that just this. All right, so I'm gonna sound old for a second. I'm so fucking hell ancient for gaming. So I had there were two consoles for if you were a kid, because if you had money, you were a PC guy. But it was either the Xbox 360 or PS3 mainly. There's others, but it's mainly those two. And because humans are tribal, you got guys who are like, I'm either an Xbox guy or I'm not a PlayStation guy. And pretty much it's either you're on my team or you're gay. And that's pretty much it because, like, well, my Xbox has...
That's exactly how it was.
Yeah, Xbox got Gears of War, and then people are like, oh, well, Halo's got Killzone, or PS3 has Killzone. And it's like, because these are games that only came out on this specific console. So it's like, you want to watch this movie, it's only on this DVD player. Right, so it's kind of like that, and that so you only bought the game, and there was no season pass. What a season pass is, it's like for sports guys, is me buying a subscription to access everything in that season, right? Mm-hmm. So that wasn't a thing back then. You either got the game and it got some DLC that was like 50 or 40, whatever came out, and that's it.
Barely.
It didn't add on this shit. It's like it's a one and done deal. Call of Duty, for example, it's like the game is $60, 50 or 60, and then the season pass is an extra 50, and that's it. Or you probably get some skins or guns and microtransactions, but it was mainly you got a finished product. That's it. That's the difference. You got a finished product, and we're not going to keep selling you some bullshit because they knew their audience back in the day. Call of Duty was mainly, I use this as an example because it's mainly what I grew up on. Out of every game I played, out of everything, kind of made me who I am. I like the military and shit because I played Modern Warfare on the PS3, pretty much. And I'm like, who the fuck's Bryce? Like, you know who these characters are because, as for a guy from my generation, like you grew up on guys from like the 80s and action movies and stuff, right?
Mhm.
For me, it's like who your idols or who'd you look up to if you didn't have a father,
Isn't it
right? You looked
Slade?
up at guys from video games like Master Chief or Kratos or like pretty much the main protagonist of the video
Oh,
game.
Paramount, by the way, botched the series. I just want to point
Yeah,
that
they
out.
did. Yeah, I'll get to that point. I'll get to that point. You're gonna love this, Nelson. So it's like guys who didn't really have strong role models or any role models at all would play video games to escape, and in doing so, they would often, sometimes depending on the game, find a masculine role model in the protagonist that they were playing that they could look up to, right? Because it's like, okay, I'm out, at school's over, mom's at work still, or late meeting, I'm at home. I only got the Xbox and these guys I play with school with, and we're like, yo, this guy Master Chief was pretty fucking cool, man. And it's like all you guys are like different from each other. You're all different. Like you got black dude, a white dude, an Asian dude, whatever it is. But it's like you can all like love and come to admire the masculinity that this guy represents. Because Master Chief, for you guys to play, no one knows what he looks like. The point is that any guy can embody the values of what this masked man represents, right?
Wasn't Master Chief a woman in the
Man,
series?
you're talking about Seamus, the chick. That was Metroid.
Yeah, it's that's same.
Anybody here? Well, let's go back a little bit. J-Man, did you ever get into video games?
Like in the 80s, 90s, arcade, Mortal Kombat?
For, for a very brief minute, Space Invaders.
I remember that.
And then I got off the bus.
Space Invaders?
Then you got off the bus
with the triangle. No, actually, so Space Invaders is the one you do this, right? It's like
back and forth. They're all coming down.
That's my favorite. Fuck Pac-Man. That's my shit too, J-Man.
Dude,
that's my shit too. I hated Pac-Man,
bro.
Yeah. I didn't like Pac-Man much either, or Pong.
Nah, fuck Pong. But Space Invaders, I'm with you on that one, J-Man. I fucked with some Space Invaders.
Yeah, we had an Atari in the house.
Oh, okay.
And I used to play it on there. Later on, there was a PC version, I think, that I was fooling with. But yeah. I mean, and I was actually getting pretty good at it until one day I was. I looked at my watch and saw how much time I was spending on it.
3 a.m. in the morning, baby. Fuck you. Here we go.
It's like, you know what? I really got to cut back on this shit, because, and on the same token, later on, I got to meet some guys who were like, well, let's just say they were not employed, unemployable, always broke, and they were online playing games like 18 hours a fucking
That sounds
day.
like a World of Warcraft.
Oh, these guys are the welfare babies, right?
You
but now those guys, if you really think about it, if they're streamers and they're doing
money.
that, they could probably make money.
Yeah, that's a new.
So you got to be appealing. You got to know how to interact. You got to be able to do what we're doing here with you, ladies and gentlemen. If you're watching, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for Port City Uncensored.
Yeah, hit the like button. Hit it like it's still yapping and you haven't gotten your coffee yet.
I want to finish my point. Real quick. My point being is that that was like 10 years ago, 2007, because that was back then. This is 2025. The point is that nowadays it's you don't own the games you buy. It's all cloud-based subscription.
I fucking hate that about NBA.
The quality has gone down. There's censorship. You can't even talk shit because you get reported or there's no live child. The point is that it's been censored and pretty much watered down. So it's not the masculine kick-ass or it's pretty much gaming had a thing for everyone. But nowadays, they're making gaming for everyone, if that makes sense, right? So there was something for everyone.
I honestly just think they make gaming to make money. They don't care the fuck about.
There's no art anymore.
Exactly it, bro. They just do it for the money.
Pretty soon it'll be AI generated shit, and then they're gonna cut out the
generated slop. That's why Black Ops 7 is not the same as Black Ops 2 because it's not the same Activision. It's not the same.
Do you guys think that the powers to be?
They had effect.
Are looking at gaming in the same way they would look at, say, movies or TV or music?
Politics has definitely influenced gaming. I would know because you're talking to a guy who grew up on this shit. I would know out of everyone. It has definitely infected it, and politics have unfortunately divided people even in gaming now. So it's like, oh, you don't like this about this game. You're a racist or whatever the fuck. It's like,
Alex,
I just want.
What did you want to say?
So like gaming as a whole, as an entertainment industry, is the largest entertainment industry in the world.
Makes money
way higher than music, way higher than Hollywood, even Hollywood, Bollywood, in the Asian market put together.
So it's outgrossing everybody.
Grand Theft Auto
It's
5
outgrossing.
made billions of dollars.
It's like disgusting how much money these guys are having.
Billions.
Wow.
From a
And
video
so-
game that kids play because they use their mom's credit card to buy a skin off a game. Fortnite, for example. But Grand Theft Auto, before Fortnite, had shark cards. Guess what? Kids bought shark cards so they can have more in-game currency to buy cool shit in the game that would come out. And so instead of making a Grand Theft Auto single player, they pretty much had an online mode to play with other people and a game mode for single player. They forgot about that, and they just made money monetizing the online part of it. Because, like, fuck that, it makes more money. And that's why Grand Theft Auto 5, 2013, has made, was it? Almost $1 trillion fucking dollars.
Oh, and aren't they like
the next
delayed
one,
on Grand Theft Auto 6? When is
Grand
Grand Theft Auto 6?
Next year, November something. So when that game comes out, it's going to make a shit ton of money because why did we all buy a new gen console?
Didn't they?
Because we want,
Isn't pre-order already available for the new?
It is, yeah.
Yeah, see, my point though is that it makes so much money because
how much money has that already generated? I'm curious.
I haven't checked.
I'm not sure. You might have to look at their
But you
yearly
can see how the
income
powers
statement.
that may be would be interested in manipulating the youth because they play video games. So how about I infect video games?
Well, you know, maybe the government should put out video games, and you know, if they can make that much money, they can balance the fucfucking budget.
Well, I don't know. Well, it depends because a lot of the video games also get sold around the world.
Yeah, what games?
So they're trying to the influence video games has on people in general is a very big impact globally, not just nationally.
Hey Jack, Counter-Strike 2 has an average of over 1 million players every day. There's probably like around almost 500 playing right this second. That's a lot of people playing. And my point being is that that's the most played game on Steam right now, which is the most used platform to play video games. So the reason why I use Counter-Strike as an example is because it is probably probably the last bastion of real some peak gaming, because Counter-Strike's older than I am. Counter-Strike's been around since like 1990 something, bro, or 1999. And so my point being is that grown men in their 30s, 40s, 50s, whoever gives a shit with kids, are playing this game and talking shit to guys half their age, because that's the only game where you can actually, like, it's about pure skill and you can say shit, and that's pretty much it. So that's what we've lost. I've lost the ability to shit talk my opponent and to challenge his skill because he'll report me because he's a pussy. Because I said a word that hurt his feelings. So it's like, is that true, bro? 1v1 me on Nuketown, snipers only. Or it's like, you would challenge each other, and pretty much like it's like a duel. Pretty much, you can't even do that because it's like guys like video games because it's the last place you can actually form a tribe and feel like you're getting shit done. Because it's like, do I feel fulfilled in my 9-to-5 job flipping burgers, or do I feel like I'm doing shit when I'm with my guys? That we are flipping burgers at day, but at nighttime we're playing Battlefield 6 and we're actually getting shit done, right? What's making guys feel more content and fulfilled versus like just like a slave to a system where they're not really moving up, they're just stagnating. So I got a lot to say about this because it's all connected, bro. There's a reason why the majority of it's pretty much guys that play games. That's where the money is. What games make money? Games that have what's it called? Hot chicks, explosions. Your choices feel like they matter. Like you feel like your time's respected, like as a player. Like that type of thing. And if I'm wrong, then I can list like 4 different games like Grand Theft Auto, Halo, Counter-Strike, Roblox, Minecraft. We've been speaking of which, Roblox is the game that's played by most kids these days because it's the #1 platform for kids. But also there's a reason why that's a bad thing is because you got a lot of predators that are on Roblox, right? So that's a gaming platform. So it's not like Steam. Steam is mainly where teens and adults hang out. Roblox is mainly where kids go, but the adults aren't monitoring what they're playing, right? So it's like if millions of kids are playing Roblox every day and millions of adults and teens are playing Steam games every day, then that's pretty much why gaming is the multi-million, billion-dollar, trillion-dollar company, is because gaming has ingrained into our lives, I guess you could say, because, well, they make movies off it, they make TV shows, and yada, 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 right? It's all connected, right? Just think about it. And why have games become more political over the years? Just ask yourself that.
Yeah.
Just look at the time.
And I believe they've made some comic books inspired by games also.
Yeah.
Graphic novels.
Gaming is a great way for a father and son to connect when they have nothing else in common.
Huh. Yeah.
Just throwing some advice out there, man. If you got nothing else in common, well, maybe you like shooting some Nazi zombies, like Alex, right?
21st century family values. On that note, let's take a second and do some responsibility.
Guys, have you heard? Nelson, tell the people.
Shady Mob Productions is an official affiliate of HBO Max. Click on the link in the description and sign up so you can watch hit series like Hard Knocks, Game of Thrones, and House of Dragons.
Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you can be notified when the latest content drops.
Hey guys, Smacks here. If you guys like gaming, swing over to Twitch, Smacks_TTV, live most nights. Stop by, say hi, drop a follow.
Guys, join me, Alex the Man Angelov, and check out A&A Radio, where we're going to be talking about the latest and greatest financial news, investments, banking, and personal finance. Check out the channel and don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you can be notified when the latest content drops.
If you're in the San Francisco Bay Area and want the best cut of your life, go check out Headspin's Barbershop, located in South San Francisco, the official barbershop of N1 from the End Zone.
Oh, actually, I'll be right back.
Guys, you're watching a Shady Mob production. Make sure to follow the Shady Mob podcast, where we break down all the latest content and talk about life. Please make sure to share, like, comment, and subscribe so you can be notified when the latest content drops. You're watching the latest episode of N1 from the End Zone. Please click on that subscribe button so you can be notified when the latest content drops. Now, let's kick it.
Hey guys, I'm here in Stockton today, and I'm with Donna. We're at this beautiful house in North Stockton, and some lucky buyer is going to be walking away with it. Imagine having a brand new place to live. Donna, somebody's looking for a house. What do they got to do?
Give me a call, and we will get you pre-qualified, look for you a home, and then do the process of closing.
All right, and to get this ball rolling, I know they got to talk to you. How do we get hold of you?
At 209-301-5193 or at dgaines@pmc.com.
All right, thank you, Donna. Hey guys, back to the show.
Hey, Alex, Nelson, Jack.
Yo.
You guys are fucking awesome.
What is this? Tell us about this last strain that we just toked on here.
Look, all this
What do you guys have, man? What type of strains you guys got, Jay?
Got Resident Evil type shit, bro.
we got 5 here. What's this one we just went through now?
We got the one called Acapulco.
Acapulco Gold.
Acapulco
Yeah,
Gold.
Acapulco, some Mexican shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I like this one. Okay. This one's my favorite because it is sativa mega dominant hybrid strain. We're talking 80% sativa and 20% indica. That is a level of 19%.
Pretty nice. It's a pretty nice strain.
It's Acapulco Gold.
For me, it is. This shit ain't gold. This is Acapulco liquid fucking gold. I was trying to think of something funny to say, but I got stoned.
Yeah. Yeah.
Happens to us all.
Acapulco Gold is also a legendary strain because it goes all the way back to the 60s. I can remember in the 80s in San Francisco, a dude had some and smoked a big old joint with us. And it's got a good taste. It is sativa based, so again, it's a good daytime smoke. Good if you're trying to get stuff done, kind of thing. And quite tasty also.
Yeah. Very tasty.
Did I take another dab? That's the question here, fellas. That's the
you?
Is that what you got going on right now?
I did my dab. I already took a couple puffs from my joint. But I don't know. I'm craving a little bit more, but I'm not sure yet.
Your instincts are screaming to take another dab.
I'm gonna chill for a second. Maybe
you know you want to.
You know, I knew a gal back in college. She used to smoke before class, and she'd come
I didn't end up going to class.
Yeah. Well, she'd come in 10 minutes late. Bullshit excuse. Slink
my dog.
chair, hoping nobody asked any questions. I tell you, man, she was the best fucking teacher I ever had.
Oh, really?
Nice.
I like it. Oh man, what are you drinking, Jay? Man?
Just water.
Oh, okay. I feel you. Me too. I'm drinking the smart water. I don't know if it's smart or anything.
I had a Red Bull earlier.
It gives you wings.
Have you ever tried these, the Red Bull sugar freeze?
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, I've had those. I like the it's like the light blue can. I haven't had the flavor ones though, but I want to try those.
They got the watermelon. There's a peach, and this is the watermelon here. Yes, somebody tipped me off to them, and they're pretty good. They're pretty good. They hit the spot, do the job.
You have you ever been into Celsius at all? That's like the new craze with like young folks is like Celsius. You ever had that?
No, no, really haven't.
They say it's like natural. They have like natural flavoring and like ingredients and all that. But dude, I've heard some horror stories, especially for some folks that who like drink a can and their like heart starts palpitating, and I'm just like,
Really?
yeah, I had a buddy of mine at my old job. He would have one can, like the same thing, maybe a little thicker because sometimes I know the Red Bull cans are a little thin. And he would have one dude, and he was like, yeah, like I was wired for the entire day, and I'm just thinking, I'm like, I drink a Red Bull, you know, and I'm good for like maybe 2.5, 3 hours at most. You know, I feel energized. I'm not like
I'm fucking
shaking.
lost, man.
You know, but Celsius, dude, like my buddies, he's like, yeah, I'm like shaking for like 5, 6 hours.
Has it got caffeine in it?
It's got caffeine. It's got a whole bunch of ingredients that like a bunch of stimulants that like trigger your, you know, like your tired chemicals to go away. I forget what they're called. I don't know if it's is it serotonin? I don't know.
Yeah, could be. It sounds like liquid Adderall. What we were just talking about.
Almost. Yeah, it's like a level. It's like one level below that. Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, I know. I'll do a Red Bull like before a workout, like for a pre-workout. But as far as water, I have the electrolyte powder. I'll add to my water. You know, it's good if you're lifting weights.
Yeah.
You need those electrolytes swimming around in your system, and
yeah.
You take creatine, Jack?
As a matter of fact, I do. I got the pill form, and yeah, and I use that.
Have you noticed anything? Have you noticed like any like?
I hear it helps with everything.
Yeah, it does, and it's it's one of the safer supplements you can take. Like I said, I use the ones in pills. They got the powder that you can mix, you know, with drinks and stuff. But that protein powder and a good multivitamin, and that's pretty much it for me as far as supplements. You know, and then the electrolyte powder throw in my water.
I don't have powder.
I need to get on that creatine.
But I use like for electrolytes. What I like to do, I like to go to like the local supermarket and get Gator Light, like sugar-free Gator Light.
Yeah,
it's Gator Light. It's Gatorade's version of like added electrolytes, but I get the sugar-free version, so there's no added sugar. And they're great, man. They're cool, especially you know if you want to recover from a hangover, if you're dehydrated. You got 2 of those, you're chilling for the entire day. Or if you just want like electrolytes, those are pretty good. What's it called? Liquid IV. I heard those are pretty good too if you don't want the powders. But I think they sell the powders as well for those. From what I
think so too. Yeah,
I've encountered.
A gust of wind.
Yeah, man. I was thinking about doing creatine. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like if I do creatine, I might just like double in size. You know. So
it's not quite that extreme. No, I think with a lot of that stuff is like you kind of have to start doing it, and then consistency. You know, you take it every day. You know, stay on it, and you know, and then after a few months, you know, you'll see some changes. You know, but,
Sorry.
You know,
this episode has inspired me to do what I usually do whenever I go to J-Man's place. Let's smoke a lot.
No. Yeah, becoming legendary here.
I got a permanent fucking grin. Shit,
Bro,
I think it's working.
I'm gonna be real with you. I love going to your house, dog. Like the studio, like your spot. It's the shit, man. It's the shit.
Yeah, we like it. Yeah, it's
so chill. You can just like, I swear to God, it's like the perfect spot for you to bring people in. It's a real studio.
Yeah. Well, I put some time and thought in. You know, kind of had a vision of what I wanted, and Yeah, and happily it has kind of come together. So,
Yeah.
Yes.
so what strain is this that it's got you coughing over there?
I think we should call this some Joker shit because it got me that fucking evil grin.
Also, shout out to Himalaya. I am smoking their wax.
Got this one. All
That
right,
was
boys.
the
They
Cheddar
have
cheese,
basically
boys.
redone their whole process for concentrates and everything. They had to go back to the drawing board because there was a lot of complaints. And I'll be real with you, they have done a good job.
Now, who is this?
Himalaya products. I
Oh,
forget
yeah,
the
yeah.
name, but it's a hybrid wax.
I guess he's Himalayan.
I'm a Oh, yes, sir.
Fucking knee slapper from fucking Scotty right there.
That's how you know I'm fucking stoned. I just came up with that. I don't know where that came
I love it. There you go. We got the horns.
from. Yeah. Perfect timing. We nailed it.
Yeah, the audience likes it too.
My dad's neighbors are gonna fucking hate this. I'm at his place. I'm outside doing the podcast.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
No
It's
shit.
actually it's a chilly night, but I enjoy and prefer this weather personally.
Oh yeah, I like the fall. It's probably my favorite season.
Mine too.
You know, I mean, it's not real cold, but it's not real hot anymore either. You know.
Like that Goldilocks weather. It's like just right.
Yeah.
I'm
What
I'm
did
in
it
the
say? Like
land.
my ex-wife, but I'm not married.
I'm in the land of endless summer over here. It only gets cold for like 3 weeks, and then it
Where's
goes back up
Alex?
to
Where are
70.
you, Alex? I know you're not in Russia. Where are you?
Nah, man, I'm fucking Russia. I'm in South Florida, man. I'm near
Wait,
like
Florida. Isn't that where like all the
Fort Lauderdale.
hot Florida chicks are?
Oh
He's
yeah.
like 30 minutes away from Mar-a-Lago.
Yeah, actually, I used to drive past it all the time for
What is the
work.
dating scene like out there? Is it true that I gotta be like Donald Trump's son to get any chicks? Bad
Not
is it?
really. I mean, the women here are pretty. I'm not gonna lie, they're pretty stupid. Like you
Yeah.
have
Okay,
to.
so it's true. I knew it's Florida. I didn't know.
You have to like somehow like
Florida woman?
surgically remove like 20 IQ points.
I
from your
just want to
mind.
say I do not endorse the fact that Florida women are stupid. I'm gonna need Florida when I run for the presidency.
Oh no!
So I do not
no.
endorse that comment, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just
No,
gonna
it's
put that on
okay.
the record
You don't
right
have
now.
to. You don't have to endorse. You don't have.
We,
They are.
we love you, Florida women.
This is
Alex,
redacted.
proceed with your comments.
Brother, I love them too. I love them too. It's okay.
Yeah.
But,
How about Daytona Beach? Is that still happening?
yeah, that still happens in the spring, like spring break. Spring break here gets pretty insane. I
I
honestly
used to
don't
like
like
it there.
I can't afford spring break. I'm too fucking nerdy to be honest.
No, man, you know, like listen, here it's like there are some beautiful women, but again, you just have to like to converse with them at like bars and stuff. You cannot think logically as men do. You have to like dumb yourself down and become a lot more emotional and just play with their emotions.
So I need
That's
to move
really
to
it.
Florida.
You can talk to a fucking like supermodel, you know, but it's just you have to like dumb yourself down. It's like, oh wow, really? Can you explain more about that? Like,
can
talk
attest
about
to this,
yourself.
gentlemen.
I think that might be everywhere.
No, it's specifically here. Trust.
You got your own strain of madness going on there.
Madness or wisdom? I can't tell.
Yeah, well,
his governor's Ron DeSantis, so I think he'll be fine.
Yeah, but yeah, I used to like going to Daytona Beach. Well, I was stationed at Fort Gordon, Georgia, when I was in the Army, so we'd always drive down there. And I remember dropping a guy off in Jacksonville, and yeah, talking about weed. We scored some weed from this dude in Jacksonville there, and it was black Jamaican. And oh my God, was this shit good?
What does that mean? A black Jamaican? Isn't Jamaican already black?
This is the weed. I mean, you looked at it in the bag; it was like almost black. It was dark color.
What the fuck?
And it was
not a literal black Jamaican. I'm like, wait, there's black.
No,
that
well,
weed was Jamaican to crazy.
It was actually a black dude that we got it from.
Okay.
He wasn't Jamaican. He was he was another GI from Jacksonville, but he might have got it from a black Jamaican. I don't know. But,
Black dude sold you black Jamaican. He got it from a Jamaican.
Yeah. And
Scotty just discovered
How
that
you know
Jamaicans are.
Scotty's stoned off his ass right now. He is like he's balling over there.
Scotty just discovered that back
anyway,
in the day.
tell us
Jamaicans
about
are
what.
black.
What this you're smoking now? The cheddar cheese?
You need to rename this shit to some cheddar D's nuts. I don't fucking know.
Also,
What are the
Himalayan pre-roll, infused pre-roll by Himalaya. Check the guys out. This shit tastes delicious. I recommend
Remember.
you guys go hit
Wait,
that.
wait. Say the motto. Say the tagline. Remember, he's him. Himalaya.
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 What are the specs on the cheddar cheese?
Cheddar cheese has got 70% indica and 30% sativa, about 30% THC. Well, I'm curious. What happens when you mix a shit ton of strains together? Am I going to develop superpowers?
You just get like an ultimate.
Am I going
hybrid.
to suddenly develop the ability to not pay my tax?
Yeah, you turn into 12 Xavier.
Scotty, you don't know? You need to try it. You're gonna hit another dimension.
You look fucking wired, Nelson.
Go, Scotty.
I don't know why. You look like one of those guys from Squid Game, bro. You're like,
mix it, Scotty.
I'm that fat kid in Willy Wonka.
Yeah, I feel you.
Okay, so the cheddar cheese is kind of a flip-flop exact reverse of the AK and the Acapulco Gold.
Acapulco.
Like the Alaskan Thunder is more like what was Alaskan? Let me do the math. I felt 3 different moods. One was super amped up. The other was kind of like okay, I'm chilled. And the third one's like super cracking fucking jokes I pull out of my ass. Now the fourth one's like more like level-headed. So I don't know. I went through the 5 stages of grief or some shit or whatever you call that.
All right.
So I say the strains definitely impact your mood. I don't know. I got some weird ass weaponized version of ADHD. It's like my shit gets supercharged when I smoke different strains. It's like 1 second I feel like I can clean up a fucking a tweaker house like in a minute, and the next minute I feel like I can like solve a math equation. And the next I just feel like I got the munchies for like Taco Bell. You know, it's like it's Russian roulette, but like not really, but kinda. But like with an AK-47. If an AK-47 was a revolver, that's a scary idea.
Bang, bang.
You know why it's scary? Because revolvers don't jam. Imagine a gun that can't jam unless you're just really shit at handling guns.
There you
Like
go.
Steven Seagal. I have a question, actually, Jack, since you're in the military. What do you call someone who steals valor? That's a dumb question, stolen valor. Okay, so what do you call someone like Steven Seagal who doesn't... Well, actually, I don't know how to imply that. What do you call Steven Seagal?
The fuck?
The master of
This
bullshit.
is how you know Scotty's baked. What the fuck is... What type of question? Steven, what?
Brother just asked 4 questions in 1 question.
He like asked like 7 questions in 1 question.
My point was
an aging actor.
I thought he was like super
exactly
bullshit
an
and all
aging
this.
actor. That's what Steven Seagal is. He's
Last
like
movie I
fucking
saw,
Jean-Claude
man, was
Van
him
Damme.
sitting in a chair and somehow kicking everyone's ass while sitting in a chair the entire movie. I shit you not, he sat in a fucking chair the entire movie.
Well, yeah.
Didn't even move.
And Jackie Chan jumped through chairs and over and under and all around them.
Let's not talk about Jackie. I love Jackie Chan. Jackie Chan movies are fucking amazing. Rush Hour, the Rush Hour series, the Spy Next Door, like the fucking shit he did back in the everything Jackie Chan has done. Bro, I can quote Rush Hour lines. Let's watch Rush Hour one time on one of these shows.
Okay.
It'll be lit. Like we'll have a blast.
Yeah. Jackie Chan. He did
some real shit. He became an actor to save his poor family.
He was, I think, Bruce Lee's stunt double.
I think that was.
It was, yeah.
Yeah, he was Bruce Lee's stunt double. Bro, have you guys seen Enter the Dragon?
Yeah, I saw a good movie.
Bro, Bruce Lee movies are the shit. I ain't going.
Oh yeah.
I'd rather be a warrior in a garden than a fucking gardener in a war, right?
So, hold on, Jeff. Were you in the military when Jeffrey Dahmer was in the military?
Jeffrey Dahmer? What kind of question is that? The gay guy?
Yeah, the guy that was a mass murderer.
I don't know. When was he in?
Let me see.
He was in a lot, I bet.
I'm not familiar with his fucking service record.
When was Jeffrey Dahmer? Hold on. Let me just ask it like this.
Okay, guys like that, or I believe.
When was Jeffrey Dahmer in the military?
I wouldn't have even.
1979 to 1981.
What the fuck?
He came just a tad after me.
Oh, when were you in service?
70s.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jack, you don't look a day over 40. What the fuck?
Well,
he really doesn't look a day over 40.
Well, you know,
it's the weed, 40? Man. It's got to be the weed.
You know, they told me that I might encounter those kind of
People.
questions and things when they drop me off here on this planet.
Oh, so you know Keanu Reeves then?
Yeah.
Jack's secretly a Vulcan. He just ages super slow.
I'm waiting for the mothership to come and get me.
Full of big titty goth women. Or is that my mothership?
What are we talking about? What?
Whoops.
Scotty, Jesus Christ.
Oh, just me.
Guys, Port City Uncensored. Hit that like button.
Hit it.
Yeah. So what strain are you loading up here?
This one's called Gorilla Glue.
Okay.
Oh, that's my favorite. That's my
60%
favorite.
indica, 40% sativa, and about
Gorilla Glue.
30% THC.
Yeah. Yeah, this is also one of my favorites out of all the 5. So yeah, well, go for it.
I was just thinking of something else. You know, a goth chick introduced me to weed.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was your time, man. That was your time to go on the mothership, but you said no. You said no.
I heard they're the ones to go to when you're looking for shrooms.
I heard there was a place in Oakland that sold.
There's a microdosing place.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Where?
There's a few of them in Oakland and in the East Bay.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Interesting.
Jack's like, asking for a friend.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
For a friend, for sure. Woo. Oh man, it's cold. How are you guys? So
I want to look like you, but you look wired to shit right now.
I think I kind of overdid it a little bit, but it's okay. It's Port City Uncensored.
I want to play Black Ops Zombies with you guys. You guys.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm probably gonna go to bed after this because I'm fucking.
I'm pretty tired too, man. I woke up pretty early today.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, I did a full body workout too.
Nice.
Yeah, I went to the gym, so I woke up because I had to be at work. So I woke up, did a little bit of editing on some content. Guys, stay tuned because we're going to be dropping a episode on N1 from the End Zone. I had an interview with January, the artist. She is a up and coming singer from the Bay Area. She is alternate R&B. She has some really good music. I recommend you guys go check out her YouTube channel. It's January the Artist. I think it's at January Steward on YouTube. And just check out her music videos. Unlike Me. For me right now, I think Unlike Me and Over Me are my 2 favorite songs that she has. Her most recent song is called Not a Villain. That one's a little bit more unique, more alternate. You guys should definitely go check that out. But yeah, stay tuned for that on N1 from the End Zone. But I did some editing, and then I went to the gym, had a full body workout for like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. Got home, smoked, showered, and then had to get my ass to work. Now I'm here. And now I'm like super baked because we're doing this cannabis episode, and I've been inspired. So
Good.
yeah.
Yeah.
You had an epiphany.
I had an epiphany.
I saw the light bulb.
Boing.
Yeah. So
speaking of light bulb,
what was the last one you just did here? The Gorilla Glue.
Gorilla Glue.
Yeah.
Gorilla Glue.
What's your opinion on that one?
More of a relaxing type of mood. I'm trying to get back to the insane maniacal laughter. We'll get in there.
All right.
There you go. There you go.
But
Well, I think Gorilla Glue's I feel like it's an indica, right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
It's gonna
Indica
mellow you
dominant.
out. It's gonna relax you a little bit. It's gonna put you down, boy. It's gonna put you down, boy. AK-47, an AK-47. It's a shotgun, boy.
You know
It's a
why
shotgun.
why it's my favorite gun? Because the weapon is pretty much a symbol of a rebellion against a tyrannical bullshit. Because the gun, it doesn't really jam. It's fucking like from the '60s, and rebels fighters use it everywhere and shit. And I mean, how everyone knows where the gun's from. It's like I don't know. I'll put a picture like this. Everyone's, even someone's grandma's dangerous if they're dual wielding AK-47s. I just put like that, right? I mean, just think about it. Is that not the American way? Rebellion against tyrannical government? Where did Thomas Jefferson say when rebellion something? When rebellion becomes law or some shit? Or you pretty much when you're your government it becomes tyrannical, and then rebellion becomes your duty as a citizen of your country, right? Because isn't that what the Second Amendment was kind of input? Because like there to back up the First Amendment, because you're like, wait a second, guys, I know we're all cool right now, but what if down the line we become evil or our predecessors somehow mess us up? Oh, that's what got the Second Amendment, because all the citizens have pretty much guns. So, well, there's always that. The guy's like, oh yeah, that's a good point. Also, they're allowed to talk about it. Oh yeah, that's a good point. So it's like that's what separates America from a lot of other places, is that police can't just kick down your door and send you to the gulag because they felt like it. Unlike in some places in the world. Think about that, boys.
I think the AK was made by the Russians, man, and the guy who made it.
Oh yeah, originally. And that's
he
the
was
funny
just
part.
he was in a gun making contest.
I know, and he won that shit.
Oh really? Yeah. Yeah. The guy's name was Kalashnikov.
Also, Americans made some cool shit in 1911.
That's where he got the name from, and it originally started in Russia, but then the Chinese started making them.
Cheap knockoffs. Anything made in China is a cheap knockoff.
A lot of Eastern European, the satellite, Soviet satellites, they were making guns there, and so
now they're making
the
them
most reliable actually is the Bulgarian AK. That's the most.
They made them there.
Widespread and most reliable one they've tested.
Even if they got dirt on it.
Alex should know he's Bulgarian.
That's that, yeah. So I've done.
Dobre, brother, dobre.
No, dobre, bro.
Dobre.
Another famous gun that was licensed in a number of different countries was the German Luger.
Yeah, you're right. The pistol.
That funny-looking World War II pistol.
No knowledge about guns.
I do. It's a funny-looking World War II
Jack, did you guys have M16s in the?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, son, we got the grenade launcher
with the handle, the little handle.
Yeah.
Were you at Nam?
No, I missed that.
Like, nah, thank
no,
God.
No.
I missed that for surely. I said no, thank you. No, thank you.
So were M16s? Were they 3-shot or were they automatic?
Well, both semi and auto.
Okay. Because I thought that they were like specifically a 3-burst shot, or maybe they were.
No.
My auto.
No, you load a magazine in there, and then you're trained to like pull the trigger just long enough to get out 3 rounds.
I see.
That's what we were taught,
First fire, baby.
But yeah, you can do single shot and then clicking on full auto, and it wasn't a bad weapon. I did have one malfunction on me once at the range. Kind of pissed off some of the sergeants there, but it just went off full auto and emptied out the whole magazine. It's like, what the fuck are you doing?
Holy shit!
Yeah.
The trigger probably got stuck, if anything.
Something, yeah. They were kind of known for those 1 in a million mishaps, but like Scotty was saying about the revolver, they're kind of inherently safe and operable to where automatics, you got a lot more moving parts and springs and kind of shit in there. You drop it might go off, that kind of shit. So we had the M16 and then the M60, the big belt-fed machine gun. You got to play with those.
Fucking awesome.
Tossing grenades. And,
See, all that shit's fun. I wish I could learn how to do all that in high school. Why can't we learn how to do cool shit like that in case Russia tries?
Well, I tell you what. After so many,
you can, man, just enlist.
After so many multi-mile marches, starting like at 3 and 4 in the morning, and then marching back in the snow.
Shitty MREs, no sleep.
And having to carry that weapon around all friggin' day.
Don't forget the drone instructor calling you a little bitch.
And yeah, you don't want to lose sight of it. Like normally, if a bunch of guys are taking a break, they would stack the rifles all up, and then one guy would watch them, while everybody else. But you don't want to lean up against a tree and then doze off, and then have because there'll be a drill sergeant coming around and he'll take it, and all of a sudden you wake up and your weapon's gone. guess what? You get an Article 15, which is like a misdemeanor in the military. You get fined, you get extra duty, all kinds of other bullshit. So yeah, your weapon. Yeah, they train you that it literally becomes part of you. But like I said, after a while, you get to hate it, especially when you have to clean it. The first time they taught us how to clean that thing, you have to disassemble it, take it apart, and then put it back together, and it's all clean, and you think it's clean, and that drill sergeant will be looking at it, and he'll see a little piece of cotton
Just
from
fucking.
the thing that you were cleaning for, and then, oh no, go back, you got to start all over again. And every guy in the company had to go through it like 3 or 4 times before they finally okayed your clean job. I mean, they really drilled it into you. And like I said, to the point where like, oh, yeah, it sounds like fun. But yeah, when you're actually having to do that every day, after a while, it becomes, okay, just, get it out of my sight for a while. But, yeah. Military weaponry. Yeah, I think it's something that everybody should experience.
Sorry, I'm kind of just zoned out on the Matrix over here.
Oh, and the fucking
I'm just looking at the fucking.
It's like the Borg, bro. It's like the Borg cube fucking letters that come down.
Yeah, dude, I'm kind of just like zoned into like the numbers coming down right now or whatever the Chinese.
You know how trippy this is? Because, this is
Just like,
someone's toddler right
Jesus.
now. Somebody's little kid is at fucking 3 a.m. looking at a screen, probably playing some brain rot. And that's pretty much it right now. That's pretty much the generation I escaped and generation that's going through right now. It's kind of scary because you can use it to access limitless information, but for some it's like brain rot, like TikTok, swipe, and that. You know what I mean? It's like it's a fucking rabbit hole. I mean, that's why you've got the Matrix at your background because how far down the rabbit hole do you go? And also, not all rabbit holes are the same, man. Like, where did you fucking go? Because not every place is Wonderland. Because some place look like fucking hell. So it's like I don't know, man. We all kind of divert paths in life when people are exposed to the internet. And the question is, what do you do with the people who are exposed to the fucked up parts, huh? What do you do when it's your own kids? It's some real shit. I mean, I'm talking about some real stuff because that stuff is something you should prevent because it could be your own kid or even worse, other kids. Because it's like it's 2025. Just think 5 years from now, what is a toddler going to be looking at a screen? Because when you're working 9 to 5 and you don't have time to watch your kid, and it's like, okay, here's a tablet. Then that's raising your kid, bro. But the question is, into what? So it's like, I don't know. Doesn't that seem dystopian? Am I not talking about some dystopian shit? Surveillance state, brain rot technology, no control of your own fate. It's like, do you even know you're being manipulated or social engineered? Like I may be high, but for some people like me, enables higher thinking, and sometimes I call it cursed knowledge because it's like some people are blissed. They don't think the things I do. Like they're just like, okay, I go to bed now. And then they just go watch whatever shows on Netflix. But for me, I'm thinking about this shit like every second because I got a brain that's like thinking a million thoughts, processing like a computer.
So, Scotty, I got a question. What's your goal? Do you want to be like wealthy, rich? What do you want to do?
I don't want to be rich, actually. I just want to have enough money to not have to worry about my next meal or rent. And I guess what I really want is the ability to make a better man. It's pretty much it. I want to make a better version, a better man, a better generation of man, a different kind of man. If I had money to do that, then I guess I would. Well, not rich, just enough resources enabled to create a whole different generation of men that have all my strengths, but none of my failures. Because
always remember, Scotty, like it's okay to fail in things in life. Just don't ever give up, and also don't let again. I can't emphasize this enough with you. Just because the government and there's laws and regulations that should not dictate your decisions in life.
No, they just make
you go out of your way. What happened?
No, they're not stopping me. I just know how to pay my taxes, and that's why I think the government's kind of gay because they make it really hard to know how to pay the taxes. So that's pretty much it. Really, that's my only gripe. I don't really give a shit about anything else. It's more like what my purpose, what I want to do if I could, my realistic purpose, honesty, 100%, is I simply want to use all my knowledge and my life purpose to simply make a generation of men who are better equipped for the future.
Yeah,
who are free to make their own destiny. Because this game, BioShock, I'll put it like this. A man chooses, a slave obeys. That's a quote from the game, and that's my entire philosophy. is to wake you motherfuckers up that are younger than me and realize that you have potential to be so much greater that's untapped and that you can be so much more. Like, you can destroy the world, you can save it, or you can just not do anything or do something else. But the point is, I'm trying to wake you up that you have that opportunity and that the world doesn't have to be another shithole dystopian that's ruled by the super rich elite people while we're all slaves. Like, I can see the world hasn't ended yet, but I can see where it's going. And I'm like,
But
we can prevent
the
that.
world isn't necessarily like Bioshock, though, Scotty. Like,
That's not the point, though. It's about giving a guy the mentality that, you know what, I want to have more control over my life. How can I get that power? That's pretty much the point.
yeah, you want to inspire people and
Yeah, to
motivate
choose.
people to pursue their goals.
Yeah,
That's why. That's why the best way to do it, Scotty, is by you going out of your way and doing something positive with your life. Because you talking about your accomplishments and your goals and how easy it was for you to achieve them can sometimes help motivate people to achieve those goals. Like, for example, I had a buddy. His name was Danny Akel. Alex, you know Danny Akel. You know my history with Danny Akel. We did not start off on the right foot, Danny Akel and I. I met him in middle school. We became friends later on in life. There was a moment where he became somebody that I would come to, and well, let's just say he was a good smoking buddy. Um, but basically, Danny, one time when we were smoking, he told me the process of how he bought his house. Danny basically just was a barista at Starbucks, not really making crazy, absurd amounts of money. He wanted to buy a property in Arizona. He had good enough credit, and he told me how easy it was for him to achieve that goal. And in my mind, I thought, if this guy, Danny Akel, could do this, why can't I do this? So that was literally 6 months before I bought my house. That's what I'm saying. So I got inspired by the fact that Danny, who was just a normal barista working a normal like 9 to 5 job at Starbucks, was able to do that and accomplish his dream and his goals. Why couldn't I do that? And I basically took the step forward myself. So that's also another thing, Scotty. Like, just try to pursue your dreams, your goals, and maybe it's not materialistic, but something that you can reflect on, that you can be proud on, and maybe like that can help you achieve your ultimate goal of motivating people.
Yeah, and on your point about not letting a failure hold you back.
1,000%.
How many of Elon Musk's rockets, failed to go off?
Oh, all of them.
Or
all of them.
I mean, here's the richest guy in the world, and he understands what major failures, are like. And still he's able to accomplish great things.
He had a good team.
Just something to keep in mind.
Oh, 1,000%. I think there was a plan for SpaceX to go up to Mars next year. I don't know if that's still on track, but if the robots are going to be ready, I think he's waiting to fully develop the robots and hopefully figure out whatever equation he has to do to get out of the planet, because they haven't really been able to figure that out yet. So we'll see. I'm hoping we can colonize Mars, or if we could figure some shit out. I'm down. Let's go.
Yeah.
We out.
Be awesome.
Maybe we can start going to the moon, colonizing the moon too.
Take it over, conquer it,
conquer the bitch.
Dude, the biggest thing that like
I'm kidding. Aliens, I'm kidding. I love you. We friends. I love you.
I have such a gripe with NASA, because back in like, I think it was the 80s when they started the space shuttle program. They didn't want to go above low Earth orbit because it wasn't cool enough, and they pivoted away from larger and long range rockets. So that's why, like, a big reason is that we haven't gone to the moon in so long, because we've mainly been focused on like low Earth stuff. And that's just, the space shuttle program caused that. But yeah, recently I've been hearing the Artemis program. I think Artemis 2, is going to launch pretty soon, and then 3 and 4 are going to have humans on it.
You know what they call Artemis? Because she was a pretty good fucking archer in mythology, which means
So that's the thing, that they're it's like an archer. It's like an arrow towards the moon. So that's why they call it Artemis.
So that they're looking to go to the moon.
Yeah, they said by 2028 or 29 they should land on the moon. They're gonna go around it, kind of like Apollo 9 or 10, I think. They went around the moon, and
Yeah.
then Artemis 3 or 4 is gonna land on there. 2028, 2029, somewhere around there. It gets pushed back sometimes because of budgets. You know?
If I had kids, if I had a son, I want him to conquer the fucking stars. Pretty much, that's kind of my whole point in Lucy, is building a better man.
Yeah,
Build a better world. You have to build a better man, like Wayland Yutani, from Aliens, but like actually building a better world starts with building a better man first of all, because it's like that's pretty much it, really.
Well, what's interesting, talking about space and colonizing and stuff.
Space balls.
I don't know if you saw any of the congressional hearings on the what used to be UFOs. They call them UAPs now.
Yeah, they changed the name.
Yeah, and I watched these hearings, and I tell you what, it's pretty deep that the cat's kind of out of the bag now, because these top, I mean, we're talking top level official guys, with like 20, 30 years government service kind of things. They finally admitted that, yeah, the government has had a program, and it's nothing new. This has been going on for like decades.
60s.
That they have retrieved, let's say, stuff that is not of this earth.
Jack's weed.
Okay.
That's what they retrieved.
Yeah. Martian. Yeah, they call that strain Martian red. But yeah, and and so I mean, to me, this is serious stuff. And they said that some of this, if we want to call them craft or whatever, that they've recovered, some of it was found on an archaeological dig.
Oh, shit.
Which means, okay, if someone is visiting us, they've been doing it for a while, all right? But the government is actually in possession of stuff, material. They even alluded that to some organic material that is not of this planet, okay? So make of that what you want, but I'm personally kind of convinced that, yeah, we're not alone.
Oh, we're not alone at all. It's impossible to think that we're alone with how big the universe ultimately is, right?
Yeah.
So, like, no, we're not alone.
Yeah.
Have the aliens actually arrived here? I don't know yet. Maybe there have been inklings in prior civilizations. Again, the planet is super old, so maybe aliens did come and then they left because they thought that this planet might be going extinct at some point, and we've just continued to flourish. And
here's the interesting thing: what came out in these hearings, okay? Because over the years, there have been tons of reports of sightings and whatnot, and of course, a lot of it's bullshit, or it could have been other stuff or whatever. But out of the serious ones, there's been a number of sightings that have been reported by like Air Force pilots or Navy air pilots, officers, and submarine commanders. And in the hearings that I was watching, there was actually a submarine commander, military officer there speaking, and they all kind of have the same story as far as what they saw. They said these craft like can move like any which direction at super speeds. You go from here to there, like, in a split second kind of thing. And apparently they can do this shit underwater also. And they also alluded to the fact that a lot of what they call the crash sites where they retrieve stuff is near military bases. A good answer to that is because military bases have a lot of electronic equipment and radar and stuff like that they're always sending out signals, and that might be something that would attract them. But that the fact that these high-ranking pilots and submarine commanders have seen these things and have all kind of told the same story about what they saw, it's I find it to be pretty heavy.
No, I mean, it doesn't surprise me. I'm kind of desensitized to the whole alien conspiracy. I welcome them. If they're real, come to our planet. Let's be friends.
Dude,
Okay,
I'm
Space
terrified.
travel.
But here's the thing: their civilization.
We're not just your guinea pigs, motherfuckers.
They would have to be so much farther advanced than
Yeah,
us
yeah. They
to
would
be
look at
able
us.
to get
They would look
here.
at us like puny ants
You
compared
know,
to them with their technology.
because right now, like you were talking about, Elon wanting to go to Mars. Okay, I believe it's going
You're
to
gonna
be
meet the
like a
Martian.
6-month trip
Yep.
to get
It's a
there.
one-way ticket, I think.
And that's just to Mars. Okay, so
Now, was it how long does it take to get to the moon?
Like about a week, like a week or
Okay, so
so.
a week. Okay, so Mars is 6 months,
yeah,
and I think it's like a one-way ticket for the people going on this mission, if I'm not mistaken.
Want to hear something scary?
Well,
like something scary.
What's up?
Sure. Okay. Well, it's October. It's almost
And
Halloween.
you guys mind if we wrap it up in the next 10 minutes? I'm really cold.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah. Well. Okay. Well, Scotty. Why
Let's
don't
go
you-
with Scotty.
About the aliens. So there's this thing in science called the Fermi paradox. So apparently, it's the conspiracy theory or hypothesis that maybe the reasons why we haven't found contact of alien life is because they're all dead, and that's why because another alien life ate them all, which is it's pretty much just the worst case scenario. Is
Well,
that
there's the asteroid belt. Let's not forget about the asteroid belt. That used to be a
that's it.
planet, if I'm not mistaken.
So it's like you find all these remnants of alien civilizations.
Yeah.
You're like, wait, why is it just us? And that's maybe it's because it hasn't found you yet.
Yeah, no, I believe in multiple alien conspiracies, and I think they're all connected in one way, shape, or form. Like there's something there has to have. I believe there was a civilization when there was a civilization of either humans or some sort of like alien species in
Where'd
that
they go?
planet that used to be in the asteroid belt. Well, it got destroyed. Maybe it was a cataclysm. Maybe it was
Where did they
some
all
sort
go?
of who knows.
See, that's why
But
nobody knows where they all went. Like
but
Atlantis.
because that happened, I think though the result of that ended up in us being here, essentially.
So
And
we're
that's
an anomaly. Like we're not supposed to be here, but we just happened after all this crazy shit happened
well,
before.
we're supposed to be here based on what happened in the past, essentially.
But we don't
Right?
know what the past was because nobody's been alive
That's
long
what I'm
enough to see
saying.
that far back. So
What
it's
we
like,
can say is there's an asteroid belt, and in that asteroid belt, it looks like there used to be a planet that was there where the asteroids are.
do they pay their taxes though? That's the real question.
Oh God. Oh.
Did they have good weed?
That's the better question.
Yeah.
Hey, I think they're the ones that that implemented the weeds.
Sent Jack
They're
here.
smoking that. They're smoking that dank asteroid Kush.
Yes, sir.
I would have no problem believing
They'll
that.
send you to the
but,
moon, man. Literally.
All right, guys. Let's go. Let's go around. Do your plugs, Nelson.
Guys, January the Artist. I'm dropping that interview hopefully within the next week. I'm excited for it. It's going to be awesome. You're going to hear her music. You're going to get to know her. And then also, don't forget to check out all of our channels. Hit the like fucking button for Port City Uncensored because we keep it uncensored. We talk about everything on this channel. We do everything on this channel legally, technically legally. But yeah, don't forget to subscribe. Alex.
Guys, go check out Shady Mob Productions, ANA Radio, anyone from Then Zone, Smacks _TTV. Check out that merch. Look at Nelson wearing that merch. Are you cold? Are you want to be comfy this fall, this spooky fall season, this winter that's coming up? Get yourself some sweatshirts. Go check out Port City Uncensored, where we keep it uncensored, where we also smoke that, and also where we're chilling. Is that are you drying it right now? Is that it?
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
I thought it was CGI, but that shit looks fucking beautiful.
I was like, holy shit.
It's actually
I
this
can't
picture.
believe it's
in the
real.
way of my screen, and I want to bring this up here. me get back to the screen here. Okay, well, good show, guys. Appreciate everybody coming on. And
it's always a fun time when we're here, Jay, man. We love being here.
oh, yeah, it's a blast. Good hang. So next week, our Halloween show, a Halloween free-for-all.
Are we dressing up?
We should.
I'm down if you're down.
Yeah, I will probably be in mask. And,
I'll get a fucking costume. I'll get something. Fuck it.
I'll get a mask, please.
And I got a few people due to come on. It's a free for all. Anybody listening out there, if you're interested in coming on, just DM me or email us. Let me pull this up here, and there we go. There's our email address, portcityuncensored@gmail.
Gmail.com.
So you can email us or you can DM me directly and just say, hey, send me the link on for the Halloween show.
And it's required that you wear a costume. It's not required.
You have to at least have a mask or
have something on.
Witness hat, something, and you'll get 5 minutes to talk about whatever you want.
And you get to ask me questions because I'm making an appearance.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he will be masked.
Oh, we're gonna see El Escoto.
Yeah.
What does that mean in Spanish?
El Scottish. I don't fucking know. We're just having to play.
We're
just having to play on your name, Scotty. Scotty boy.
Yeah.
Oh, that could be your wrestling name, or we can call you Sistema. El Sistema.
There you go.
The system.
I like El Sistema.
Yeah. And I believe we're going to be hearing more about that in the weeks to come.
I got an update for that. Yeah, we. I got some advice for you guys too. Okay, hang on. I gotta get my thoughts together.
Make it quick. Nelson's cold.
I got it. This is working out. All right, so here's some advice. So, if you're someone who doesn't trust, like that, you're gonna be able to like keep track of all your memories and all your important stuff. Like, say it's say you don't have like I was talking about like your
Wait, what? Hold on. What'd you say?
Oh, no, not Alzheimer's. I mean like
Did you
like
say porn?
No, I said memories. I was talking about
that might be memories for some people.
Those are some happy memories right there.
All right, so if you're someone who stores sensitive documents, like say pictures of your birth
Wait, what?
Bro, let me finish my fucking point. If you don't trust cloud services like Dropbox or Mega or like Apple Cloud or Microsoft, dude, Nelson, try to focus. Okay, so I'm trying to say is that you don't put all your stuff on a USB, right? So let's say it's like pictures of say your dog or like memories, like your wedding photo or like video games, because people can download games to USBs, whatever it is. Maybe it's passwords on a TXT file. The point
Maybe it's some corn.
Oh yeah. Yeah, but the point is that if you don't want to pay like money to store it somewhere else because it takes up a lot of storage on your computer, then you should. I recommend like getting a computer, not plugging it in. So it's called a server, right? So instead of it being sent to like receive stuff from the internet, send stuff out for people can download. It's mainly like a computer setup somewhere in your room that's secure, and you put like all your stuff on. Like, okay, man, I forgot what my password is. Oh, I go to my computer, it's on there, and guess what? It's not exposed to the internet, so it can't get hacked because it was never out there to begin with. So it's keeping all your important information on a terminal, pretty much. In the event that you don't want to carry USB or anything like that, so it's like I can just go back here, or it's like say I got like a huge collection of like video games. Or well, what's it called? What'd you call it? Nelson, you got a bunch of porn.
You got a bunch of corn, guys. You got a bunch of corn.
You got some BBC, some big buttery corn.
Oh God!
Who was that guy? What was that one guy?
It's
Jeremy.
the Billionaire Boys Club, right?
Shit, what was that dude? Movie? Jeremy Meeks. I can't remember his name. The fucking okay. The point is that if you have anything that has a lot of storage,
Ron Jeremy.
Yeah, Ron Jeremy.
Ron
Yeah.
Jeremy.
I bet Ron Jeremy got a fucking shit.
Jeremy Beeks.
Is that if you need
Oh God, guys, focus.
If you need to hide stuff, I mean, okay. The point is, if you have storage and you can't afford a bunch of computers for USB, and you don't want it on the internet, and you just need something like, hey, bro, come here, connect my computer to yours, and I'll transfer sensitive documents that I don't want to send over email because guess what? Even emails can be seen. So it's like, no, thank you. We're just going to do it locally, right? So here we go. And then bam, it's much more secure because the point is that it's often true that the most secure computer is the one that's not connected to the internet because, well, it's not connected, right? But or just remember that, right? If it's anything that has large storage file, and maybe it's even a website that you don't always want active, like say it's only on sometimes, then guess what? You can have it sitting there, like just plug it in, bam, it's working for you. So that's my advice for people that don't trust Dropbox, because guess what? That's the cloud service provider is just another guy's computer that you're paying money to hope that it doesn't get stolen by someone else. So think about that, right? So
And that is the Scotty tip of the day, ladies and gentlemen. Implement this in your daily lives. He knows what he's talking about. He's learned
home
about
server. Home server. That's my tip. Is a home server.
Go follow at Sistema Defense, his YouTube channel, for more tips.
Oh, I know. Yeah, we're updating that. I need a new name actually. I need a new brand. That one's actually copyright striked. I got copyright striked.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Some guy actually, a fucking Italian YouTuber already has that name. So
Oh shit.
yeah, you know how YouTube is. If you want to make money, monetization, because like I'm sure like even for you guys that have YouTube channels that you have to follow the guidelines.
Uh-huh.
And it's like I can't just use someone else's brand or image because like wait a second, that's like
Is that what you were
logo.
using?
No, I was using one image. So the rest of it was mine except for one. I forgot which one it was, but the point is that YouTube strikes YouTube channels for copyright, and if that happens, you can't make money. So my advice for YouTube channels is to come out. Oh yeah, this is more advice. Just to be safe, come up with your own unique original content, because that way people can't like say, "Oh, you stole this," because like, no, I made all this, and a copyright.
I won from the end zone.
Yeah, that right there.
I
You got
created this
branding
logo
rights.
myself, guys. I literally had AI generate the base. I created the rest.
See, that's my advice right there.
I learned it. I did it myself. I am proud of this. This is all original. This is all me. But
Did you copyright that? You copyrighted, right?
well, I'm trying to. Alex is in the process of figuring that
See,
out.
that's my point. That's what's happening. I have to copyright my stuff, so I have to start something new. So my advice is, if you're starting a brand, even if it's like the most basic stuff, and if a corporation or a company has it, they will fucking sue you, because it's it's like, bro, this is my logo. It's when they search my name up, your channel's gonna pop up, and that means I'm losing business. You see where I'm going with this?
Oh yeah.
So it's like it's all about branding, and like I said, it's all about how you affect the company's bottom line. So if someone can even get you confused for the big corporate dogs, they're gonna like you're gonna get a notice in the lawyer.
Hey, you want to know who one of the biggest bitches is about that? The NFL.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. They strike a lot of channels because
Nintendo.
Yeah.
Actually, I've used a lot of. I think Nintendo does more, but I've used a lot of NFL content on my channel. I can't monetize it, but they've allowed me to keep it on my channel.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like logos and stuff. If anything like resembles like a team logo.
I do use a lot of NFL logos on my content. When I do my picks and stuff, I use their logos. I haven't had any issues.
Yeah,
I don't know. We'll see. Knock on wood.
Yeah,
but fellas. Guys, I really do love you guys. I appreciate you, but I'm freezing my nuts off.
All right, yeah, we're gonna get out of here. So hey, thank you everybody for tuning in. If you did, be back next week for our Halloween special.
We're dressing up. We'll find something.
Any questions? And ask me cybersecurity stuff.
All right. Well,
we'll do that.
We're gonna save it all for next week. And on that,
let
me get here. We are out of here.
Hit the like button.
Later, guys.
Hey, hit the like button.
See you guys.